Chivas Regal have...
Excuse me. Chivas Regal have given us 4 of their Chivas Whisky Blending Kits to give away. Stay tuned to find out how you can get your hands on one. We've been talking about this for months, and as Dave, that's him,
That's me.
is finally here at Nick's bar.
He's talking about himself in the third person.
Yeah, classic Nick Kent.
Classic Nick.
It means we can finally crack open the Chivas Home Blending Kit and pretend to be master blenders. What a mess.
Yeah, it's been good fun, but and you'll find out all about it. But before that, we also did try the Chivas Regal 12-year-old blended Scotch whiskey to see how it was actually done properly, how it's meant to be done, and we didn't get anywhere near it. But anyway,
No, it's fun though.
load of fun.
As always, you can find some more pictures of this absolute mess on our social media platforms. At Whisky and Things Podcast on Instagram and at Whisky and Things on Facebook and Twitter.
And if you've done your own blending kit, please let us know what you thought of it and what you thought was the best combination. We'd love to hear from you. Get in touch.
You're listening to Whisky and Things with Nick Kent and Dave Giles.
Welcome to Whisky and Things. I'm Dave Giles.
And I'm Nick Kent. Second episode we're recording today at Nick's bar. Welcome back.
It's a pleasure to be back, Nick. Thanks for inviting me.
He hasn't moved.
I haven't moved yet. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a comfy chair, mate.
Yeah, do you like it? My mum made those cushions.
Did she?
Well, she recovered them. So I bought this bar, everyone, from Dave's dad. And the cushions which came with the chairs were lovely and kind of lime green. They were very kind of Club Tropicana.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So I thought they didn't really suit my flat. They didn't match my sofa. So my lovely mother recovered them in this lovely kind of almost like suede velour greyness to match my sofa.
And they do match your sofa. Yeah, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
You're welcome. Yeah, let's do a whole podcast on my cushions.
Yeah, Nick's sofa, everyone.
Yes.
So yeah, today we're doing something we have talked about for a long, long time. I asked Nick beforehand, do you remember when we first mentioned this? And he couldn't remember it. It may have been around, I think it was definitely in 2020.
Oh, yeah. Long before.
I just got the box that we're doing this from, and it's covered in dust.
Yeah, I bought my second one of these, actually, before. It was way before the whiskey show.
But it was when we first met Jeff Whiskey.
Yeah, because I remember watching brand ambassador David Robinson do a tutorial on this at the whiskey show back in, September? Was that?
And we had it.
Oh, yeah. I did it along with the tutorial.
Oh, nice.
See, it was a long time ago. So that's nearly a year. We've had these for a year, Dave.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But we always said we were going to do it when we got together, which obviously we haven't been able to do. But now we can.
God, why? Why haven't we been able to get
I don't know, mate. Something happened.
Just we fell out.
Yeah, exactly.
We fell out, everyone.
So today we're going to try blending our own whiskey.
Yes, we are. But I thought, first of all, we'd have a taste of how it's meant to be done. Because we have this blending kit, the Chivas Blending Kit.
It's a beautiful set.
It's a great set.
And you can pick it up fairly cheap as well.
Yeah. Whiskey Exchange $24.95, but we got these from Amazon for $17.
Yeah.
Or something.
I think they're pretty standard for about 20 quid on Amazon. So
you can get these, of course.
Use our affiliate link, please.
Yes, use our affiliate link, or support your local independent whiskey place. But yeah, we got these really cheap from Jeff Bezos, so he could go to space. But yes, the whiskey blending kit.
I'm not going to rise to that.
He did. He went to space.
Yeah, all right.
Chivas the Blend Whiskey Blending Kit. This essentially gives you 5 different whiskies to blend together how you wish, depending on character. And they give you everything else in there. They give you a pipette and a mixing beaker and all kinds of fun stuff to make your own little blend.
So little rumour that I heard, Nick, was that you had to buy a second one because you broke your pipette.
No, I broke my beaker.
Oh,
it's the worst. Now I have 2 pipettes.
You can never have enough.
You know why? No, I was cleaning. I was reorganising the bar or cleaning. No, I remember. I broke it while putting up my Christmas lights. See these nice fairy lights?
Yes.
Just go around the... I broke them while moving everything around to put up my fairy lights around the what are they called? Shelves. Around the shelves. So yes, everything in here is glass.
Everything is glass. Even
Just
it's a
saying.
glass pipette, which I've never seen before.
Yeah,
but,
no,
you know,
I think I'm going to need a spare pipette if it's glass.
yeah, I mean, I can't imagine this is going to last too long in my house.
No.
Knowing how clumsy I am. I can't imagine it's going to last the end of the episode. Do you know what? We'll call that a win. We get to the end of the episode and I haven't smashed my pipette.
I will play the audience cheering sound effect.
Fantastic. So we got hopefully 50 minutes
Yeah, I'm gonna
of
forget.
survival time. Someone start the clock. And on that note, Nick, shall we get cracking?
Yeah. Say this week's whiskey for me, Dave.
Thought we were going to do a sting first.
Might as well.
This week's whiskey.
Chivas Regal 12-year blended Scotch whiskey. Before we try and blend our own, to our own tastes, everyone.
To our own tastes. So I had a massive. We had this.
These are big measures. These
We
are
had
5
this
CLs.
back when we did the YouTube show, the special edition, just after my album came out, because Rish very kindly bought us a massive bottle of this,
Yes, you did.
which
Yeah.
came in a lovely swinging frame.
It came in a cradle.
Cradle, that's the word.
I've
which
looked that up.
which is now my penny jar. Which
Yeah, lot of pennies in there. Do you know how big that was?
5 litres,
4.5 litres.
close enough.
Nearly. It's nearly a gallon.
Jeez,
See how much that is now? Do you want to know as a present?
it's a gallon. How much to buy? Oh, hang on.
no, pounds. Wait. No.
Well, a standard bottle's about 20 quid, right? So what, 100 quid?
It's £220.
Wow.
I think obviously there's extra engineering going into that cradle.
Right. So then you're paying for the cradle.
Yeah, but I'll be putting a link to that for our affiliate link.
Let me tell you, it's the best penny jar I've ever had. So absolutely, you should buy one.
There we go.
We
But they
dr-
do
we-
it in 70
And,
CL.
and in
as well,
fairness,
everyone.
I think it was you and I who drank most of that before we. It did, and shockingly, it didn't take us too long.
Yeah. 25 quid for a bottle of this from the Whiskey Exchange.
It's a great smelling whiskey for a blend. It's got the nuttiness and the woodiness
For a
that I
blend,
love.
Dave.
It's
I thought we'd
the
got this
floral.
out. I thought we weren't
I know
there
we've got it
anymore.
out of our system. I know we've got it out of our system.
We did Woodsman last week.
Yeah. And that wasn't bad, was it? Liz?
No,
The
it
liquid,
wasn't
that
bad.
was that was good.
It was nice.
So I remember when we had David Robinson on, and we've actually had some Chivas before, and within that episode, what was that? Episode 62 and 64, if I'm right.
Good memory, Dave.
Yeah, so you've written it down for me here. So
That's good. 2 episodes we did a double
double Chivas,
Yes.
and
Double feature.
There was the Chivas 15 and the 13-year-old Rykos finish. Rykos and Mizunara finish, right?
Yeah.
And I bought a bottle of that because I fell
You
in
had the
love
rye.
with it.
The rye you had. I preferred the Mizunara, but you went for the rye, which is, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
So we learned a lot about Chivas then, and so now we're having what we would call their core range, right? The core blend that
Pretty
you see
much.
in most shops and
Yes.
most bars, in fact,
Yeah.
I would say.
This is everywhere. I mean, this was the main whiskey I saw when I went to China.
Wow.
In fact, yeah, I've just touched, we talked about Chivas Brothers, their origins, history of even blenders and blending back in episode 62 and 64, when we had David Robinson on, who's brand ambassador for Jean-Luc Picard, Pernod Ricard. So head back there if you want to hear all about the company and all that kind of stuff. We had a great conversation about blends and all that kind of stuff. They were really cool episodes. So we're not going to talk about all that now. We're just going to have a bit of a taste of this.
Mate, it's good.
It's really good.
It's really, really good. How much is a bottle of this?
25 quid.
I mean, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
Again, you could put on offer in the supermarket. It's going to be less than that.
I mean, that's ridiculously good.
Yeah. However long have they been around?
It's so
100
balanced.
years or I don't know.
We
Listen
la-
to the episode. We talked about it.
I know when we were talking about the Woodsman, we were laughing about the fact they called it balanced and smooth and all that kind of stuff. But this is what that whiskey is. This is a balanced, smooth, easy drink, fruity, little tiny hint of smoke in there on the nose. You got the woody and the nuttiness. This is everything you want. This is
I'm
such a
starting
great gateway whiskey, isn't it?
I just think this is one that I haven't got one, but I think this is just to have in a bar at all points, like Scotch, maybe.
I just underestimated it.
Yeah.
Completely underestimated
Again,
it.
it's one you see around everywhere. You think, okay, so again that B word,
Yeah.
but we got to
For this
get our
price,
heads.
this is the best blend we'd have, I think. I know you will say monkey shoulder. I know you're going to come back at me with monkey shoulder.
Well, that's a blended malt, so that's a bit different. Maybe a bit
Okay.
more expensive. I think an extra £5 on that. Again, prices vary all over the place.
Name a blend a core range blend which is as good as this? There will be one somewhere, but name one that, off the top of your head. Can you name one? What we've had?
No, this is lovely for what
Core
it
range
is.
blend.
Yeah, this is they don't do anything younger than this either. Again, not that age matters.
No.
I'm looking at my bar, everyone. No, there's not really. Well, no, obviously my bar stock isn't as big as it should be.
I mean, we've had some great blends. We have had some great blends, especially
there's a reason why this is all around the world.
Douglas Lane.
Going
You know, that stuff that we've had from some of the independent people. It's been amazing.
Again, blended malts.
Well, there you go. So
Yeah.
this is straight away different, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I don't
Lovely
know why.
mouthfeel.
Why do I not have a bottle of this at home? I know I've got the rye finish, but why do I not have a bottle of the 13-year-old? This is great
Because
mate,
you don't drink alone,
oh, you're right.
and when people come around, you bring out stuff like Westland Gary
yeah.
on
There you go.
which is completely
So
fine.
I don't need a bottle.
If
of
you're
this,
having a
really.
party,
get a bottle of this in.
get the bottle of this in.
That's a really good shout. That's a
You
really
can't
good
go
shout.
wrong with this.
No, absolutely. Right, shall we get on to making our own then?
And as well, sorry, can I say about Chivas as well? When they're doing like other casts, this, that, and the other, they put it on the bottle, and I love it. Like what we were talking about in 62 and 64, it's a rye cast finish to Mizunara. They've well up front on everything. There's no BS, as it were. There we go.
This is great. It's just great. Get a bit of pineapple on there now.
You know what I'm using? The word for this for me is solid. There you go, Chivas. Nick Kent, solid.
Solid. Stick that on your bottle.
Yeah. This includes a Strathisla single malt, Strathclyde single grain, and more. Couldn't find more. It's a secret. So I'm wondering. I'm guessing one of these is a Strathisla single malt. I'm talking about the individual samples we have in the blending set.
Shall we get on to that now then?
Let's
mate?
get on to the blending
All
set.
right, let's hit a sting. Let's have a sting. Come on.
I'll give you a proper one.
I'll have a sting, please.
Sting, please, Bob.
You're listening to Whisky and Things.
Thank you, Jessica.
That was a heavy one.
It was always good to hear Jessica again in my ears. And so this blending kit comes with 5 unique, what do you call them? Flavor profiles or?
Characteristics, flavor characters you might want in your whiskey.
We
Essentially.
have floral.
Let's first say 4 of them are single malts. 1 of them is a blended grain.
Oh, right. Okay.
We've got 5 bottles to choose from. They're all 5 centiliters, 40% ABV, all of them. And so, yeah, you can blend them together. So the blended grain apparently gives you the floral kind of note. And that's meant to be the base of your blend. That's what they recommend. I'll read what they've written. It's a smooth operator. Smooth operator.
He's breaking out the song again.
with an unassuming sweetness. The true heart of the blend.
And do you know what?
Tying the other characteristics together.
Tasting that 12-year-old, I've not yet tasted the floral on its own, but the 12-year-old does have the standard core range, has a floral element to it. So it makes sense that they're calling that the heart of the blend, in my opinion.
Indeed, yes. Then you've got 4 single malts. 1 which gives you a fruity character. Apparently the injection of sweetness into the blend. Bountifully rich whiskey jam-packed with ripe fruits.
Interesting.
Yes. Another one, citrus. I like a bit of citrus. Bit of lowland.
Bit of zing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the zing that bursts through the other whiskies. Yeah, I guess that's kind of like the little... Yeah, it's kind of, I want to say top of the palette.
Yeah.
This is the hi-hat or the
I like
or
this.
the cymbals.
Oh, Nick, stop it.
I would say
stop it.
Am I yeah? You
Oh,
liking
you're
it?
getting me now, yes.
Zesty character that balance the delicately sweet. Well, think marmalade and juicy berries.
Interesting.
Yeah. Creamy. What's that going to be? Floor tom?
Stop it. Stop it, Nick.
The ultimate decadence. A luxurious single malt that feels like pure silk on the tongue with a decadently... What's that mean?
Decadent.
If I pronounce that right.
Yeah, decadently.
With a decadently rich finish. It's not a word I usually use, decadently.
I could tell.
In everyday... in everyday speech.
You should
Well,
go.
I'm on my own.
Try
I might
it
use that
tomorrow.
next time I buy a goo pot.
absolutely. Yes.
You know what? This is decadently lovely. And another one, another single malt, smoky.
Decadently delicious, mate. Got to love those double Ds.
This brings the brawn of the Scottish Islands. The whiskey packs a serious punch, apparently, according to the Chivas material I've ripped off the internet. The smoky flavour comes from the peat fires used to dry the barley. Yeah, we've learned that before. Be warned, this is not for the faint of hearted. Yes, do not. This is for the end, essentially. Like, if you want a bit of smoke, add a little bit at the end when you're ready to. You don't want to whack. That one, be easy with the peat.
Right. What I'm going to do first, Nick, I don't know about you, so I'm going to just try a little bit of each of them on their own. I think that's the kind of essential thing.
You got enough Glencairns there, mate?
No, I'm just going to use the pipette and pour it in my mouth.
Wow.
I know, going big or going.
You animal!
I know, right?
Well,
you see them doing that out the cast when you watch the films.
Oh, you're right.
When they're just sampling, they
what's
take
it called?
The little things they stick in the barrel and they pull it out again, and then they.
Is it called a copper dog, or is that the thing which it's like a no? That's no.
All right, so I'm going to start with the
whiskey thief. It might be called a whiskey thief.
Get water first.
Anyway, while he's pipetting himself. Online, if you want to get a bit of basics and tips for blending this, Chivas do this nice little web page, where if you put in the characteristics you want, and it will actually make the recipe how much of each whiskey you need to put into your blend to get the characteristics you want. I'll be putting a link to that in the description.
Mate, let me tell you, that floral one is delicious. I might not add anything to it. It's just that good.
That's the grain. No, yeah, it's a grain one.
That's really good. All right, fruity.
Let me just open a few of these up. What we got? Okay.
Fruity one is intense. It's quite intense, actually.
Cool. I tell you what, we'll do like a little taste of each of them. Then I go into a montage.
Yeah.
Because this might take a while, everyone.
Have you had the fruity one yet?
No, I've just...
have you had the floral one?
Oh, I'm not respecting wood. Oh!
Have you even got enough coasters to respect this amount of wood?
No. This isn't going to look great on dram cam, but I'm going to put a bit of paper towel on the old...
he's ruined everything.
The old bar. Oh, it looks awful. It looks awful on dram cam.
Aesthetics has just gone out the window here, Nick.
Production value's just gone out the window.
Yeah, aesthetics.
We're never going to get hired.
Visual aesthetics for a podcast have gone out the window.
Tell you what, we're never going to get a Netflix special at this rate.
We're not. You're right. You're absolutely right. Good yawn there. You're right.
No, I've got... I'm kind of a bit deaf in the old... Mutton Jeff in the old left ear. Wah, 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 wah. You don't watch Archer, do you?
I have no idea what is going on right now.
Wah, wah. Right, you just had the floral one.
Floral one is really good.
That is really nice. That's grain, mate.
And I feel like that's very similar to the 12-year-old. And as I said, you can definitely feel that is a big part of it.
Well, it will keep the cost down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then it was fruity.
Yeah, the fruit, and I think it's quite intense.
I've got to be careful here. I've got 5 open bottles.
And to be fair, like, we're not doing proper tasting notes on here. I'm having the smallest drop of each one. See what I mean about how intense it is?
Yeah.
Yes, it's hard to pick out a particular fruit. I mean, it is fruity, but I can't, it's just intense. That's a bold flavour.
We're not putting them in Glencairns and doing the whole thing. We're just kind of pipetting, because to be honest, I don't have enough Glencairns.
Have you gone for the citrus there?
Yeah. Ooh, zingy. It's not that much different to the fruity one, but there is a slight hi-hat.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the top.
Lots of top end.
Yes. Bit of 2K in there, I reckon.
Oh, bit of 5K punch, mate.
You reckon? Ooh. Creamy.
Creamy's good. Creamy is good. I'm liking the creamy. Also, I mean, that's a snare drum, that is.
Oh, yeah, that's a snap. Yeah, that kicks through the mix, that one. Creamy one is meant to give you the mouthfeel. The luxurious single malt. Pure silk on the tongue, Dave.
I'm really scared about the smoky one, I think I'm going to hate it.
See how... Is it going to be that smoky?
So they built it up, haven't they?
They have.
Packs a punch.
Yeah. Wow.
Smoky bacon crisps, that is, mate.
It is smoky bacon crisp. Oh. What's our objective today?
To make a whiskey that we want to drink, I guess.
Cool. Not that the other person wants to drink.
Oh, that's...
I'll tell you what...
we could do both.
That's going to take ages.
You're right.
We've got a gig to get to. I'll tell you what we need to do.
I would like to make one that I want to drink. I'll be brutally honest.
No, that's completely fine. That's what I'm up for. But I think if we give it to each other, and then you need to write down how much you put in of each, and then each of us kind of maybe try and guess how the quantities. That may be a really boring podcast.
Yeah, okay. Right, so...
let's try that.
Cue montage.
You're listening to Whiskey and Things. These British people talk funny.
Can I have another glass with some water in?
Here we go.
No, because to wash out the pipette so you don't get, like you do with the paintbrush.
I do like the fact that on the beaker,
It tells you what your bottle size is.
yeah, it's like how much have you got left to make a 50 ml. Oh, you're like testing in the Glencairn, then you're putting it in the beaker.
Yeah, I'm
Genius.
not going to commit to the beaker, mate.
No, Dave Giles never commits.
No, absolutely. How much are you doing? There's not much trial and error going on with yours. You're going straight in. You're going all in, mate. Bold. Do you know what? So far, feeling like every combination is pretty good. Is it just that I really like whiskey? Let's do one without floral. I'm going to try it.
Blended malt.
As much as I love floral, like it's so good on its own. Do I need it in the blend?
How's this montage going?
See, I'm surprised you haven't gone all out smoky, mate.
I'm trying to get a good base of the other ones first before I add a hint of smoke, you see?
Oh, I've lost count. 7? I think I said 6, didn't I? Yeah,
It's
7.
not exact. Since when was blending an exact science?
8.
I'm going to have a sip of 12-year-old or what? I'm watching you do that. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't start a podcast to do maths.
Gone 15 floral. 15 floral. That's half. That's how much I like the floral, mate. Mine's going to be a cheap blend. After all my abuse of cheap blends.
I know. I think I need some more smoky. Yeah, you heard me, listeners. More smoky.
That doesn't surprise me with you at all, mate. I'm abandoning the pipette, Nick. I'm going on the free pour.
Oh dear. God help us.
I just realised our blends are 50. I'm way off with my maths.
Yeah, we are 50, yeah. Oh, my math doesn't work. How do blenders do it? How do they blend stuff and add up? Good Lord. Annoying thing is, like, you can't taste it along the way because then that puts your ratios off.
I was thinking the same. I was thinking the same, Nick.
You can't.
Which is why I was using the Glencairn to try and do some of it on smaller ratios to try it.
Oh,
and then,
you were going to double it or something.
Yes.
I like you thinking.
Yeah, I've got to start writing this down now. I've got to start writing it down, Nick.
You haven't even been writing it down.
No.
That's madness.
Well, because my brain's pretty good, but it's just...
Not for like this kind. You need a really good memory. Be making notes. I'm smart. I'm smart. Smart. I wear the glasses because I'm smart. All right, we're 40 minutes in now.
Well, yeah, a lot of it's dead space, right?
You're dead space.
Wash out the pipette.
Oh, I mean, wash my pipette.
Wash out the pipette.
Remember to cleanse
God.
your pipette, everyone.
Oh my God, that was nearly a nightmare. That
It's
was
one tip we have from this blending kit. Cleanse your pipette and use lots of paper towel because at the moment I'm not respecting wood. It's getting everywhere. Right, I've got 10,
it needs a bit of sharpness.
I've got 10 mil.
So I think I need...
I'm going to get to 50, decide if I like it, and then just alter a bit, and then make a master blend. That sounded wank. Master blend.
Nick is the master blender.
Smells nice, what I've got going on at the moment.
And I want one more creamy.
Just one more milk creamy. That's all I want. No, sir, you've had enough. Just one more creamy.
I just really like dairy milk. Do you not wish at school that science had been this? Like, imagine setting this a task to a load of 16-year-olds.
Yeah,
Hey, today we're going to be blending whiskey. Can you imagine that?
18-year-olds, that'd be fine, wouldn't it? Can't be. Oh, I'm just going for it.
He's pouring. He's pouring. He is pouring. I'm not too impressed with my nose, Nick, actually. I'm thinking that I wouldn't have that as a scented candle, which is slightly depressing. But alas, I've only got certain ingredients, so...
I'm wondering how different ours will be.
I have a feeling they're going to taste very similar.
Yeah, exactly. Unless one of us puts a load of smoke in it. Let's try and remake that. Let's see if I can get it to taste the same. This time I can pour because I know my measurements. I mean, just wants to just free pour and see what happens.
After all that.
Yeah, I made one, which is
bit
right.
that. Why not?
Use free pouring as well. Love it if the free pour ones are better than the ones we've calculated.
I'm out of floral.
You committing?
One for you?
Oh, he's done it.
No, that's the one I don't want.
That bodes well.
but I think you're going to like it.
Oh, it's smoky, isn't it?
Yeah, I've made one that I think you're going to like.
If you run out of smoky,
No.
have you literally emptied the smoky
No,
one?
not at all. Not at all. But I think I've done the right amount of smoke for one that I think you're going to like.
I'm going to try and make one you might like.
That looks clean.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If that line's not going in the montage, I don't know what will.
What's this? It looks clean.
That looks clean.
That's the hardest thing about this set is committing.
Oh, yours is more full than mine.
My maths was obviously off. or yours was.
Yeah.
Oh, they all taste the same.
Oh, yeah. Love that whiskey.
Right.
Have you screwed the pooch?
I don't know. Right, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that montage of whatever I've rolled in glitter this week.
I feel like we should have lab coats on.
We should have put some lab coats on.
If only we had lab coats.
Yeah. We don't have a lab coat?
I don't have a lab coat.
I don't want to be overdressed. I had the tie ready and everything.
I mean, yeah, a lab coat would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Nick, I had a great time there.
This is a lot of fun.
I've had a really good time. And I think other people would have a good time too. My concern is that everything is just going to taste the same.
I know.
I also think that actually I just really love the floral one on its own.
Yeah? Do you want to Glencairn the floral?
No, because I've done that a few times already.
I haven't.
I'm out floral. I'm all out. Well, essentially what's happened
I'm going to have a bimber club.
is we've had 2 attempts each. For those who haven't watched the Patreon video where you've seen us go through this process, the first one we were both trying to be quite scientific, and the second one we just got a little bit more liberal with our free pouring into our beaker.
We were just pouring to the lines.
Yes, pouring to the lines. And my second one, I had a tiny sip of and decided I think Nick might like it, but it's not really for me.
I'm guessing it's smoky.
Yeah, but I didn't put that much in, amazingly, Nick.
Yeah. See, I put loads in a couple of mine.
So I think you might enjoy it. And it's there, it's sitting there waiting for you.
It is.
So my first blend, Nick, I'll talk you through it, right?
Yes.
My first blend was 26 millilitres of floral.
26? That's almost half.
12 creamy, 5 citrus, 5 fruity, 2 smoky.
That's not much smoke at all, is it?
I know. My second one was 11 floral, because that was all I had left. 19 fruity.
Oh, that floral's really nice.
10 creamy, 5 citrus, 5 smoky. And that's the one I've given you.
Right, give me a smoky blend.
But the floral's just great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a blended grain scotch.
That's the best one.
And it's just really nice.
It's really drinkable on its own, which is why I put so much in my main one.
Shivers, if you could tell us.
Just give us the floral. Just give us the floral. All of it.
It might be out there, you don't know. info@whiskyandthings.com. If you could let us know just what whiskey this is, or send us a bottle
Robinson, please get in touch.
David Robinson.
Please tell us.
In fact, no, I'll meet you.
All about your basketball players.
I'll meet you in Manchester somewhere on the street corner. You can just palm me off some of this nice
floral whiskey.
Green blend.
And it's not that the others aren't good, but the floral is just on its own really good. The others, I think, you do need to put in a blend or figure out a way to drink them. No, I don't think, if I bought a bottle of any of the others, I don't think I would have been wowed.
I haven't tried those as much. I just want to try a bit of creamy by itself. Have you tried creamy by itself?
I have tried creamy by itself, and I'm now going to have some more creamy by itself.
Look at them, he's trying it.
Creamy.
That's the floral. That's your blend. That's right. I'm trying to I'm saying that, everyone, because I've got so many glasses on the go here.
The creamy just hits you at the back of the mouth.
Mouthfeel.
Got a good mouthfeel, but it's got a bitterness to it.
It does have a bitterness.
But it is creamy. It feels really nice on the tongue.
Well, what am I giving you? That's your one. Have I poured
No,
one?
mine's here. Look, mine's here.
I've given you that.
No, this is mine.
I thought you gave me that.
No, that's your one.
Oh.
This is my blend right here, right now.
Oh, this is the other one you gave me.
That's the one I gave you.
So this...
That's my blend too, which you haven't told us what's in your blend yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
You said you wrote it down.
I think I did.
But first of all, try the one I think you're going to like.
Okay.
So this was my second one, which has got 11 floral, 19 fruity, 10 creamy, 5 citrus, 5 smoky. Have some water first.
Thank you. This is our second show today.
God, dearie me. I've got to do a gig later.
Me too. You're doing all the work.
Danny's
doing all the work. Doing a gig with Danny Graff later as a trio. Yeah, good luck, Danny.
Yeah, good luck, Dad.
That seems like a lot of creaminess, touch of smoke, not much fruity, then filled out with floral and stuff.
11 floral, 19 fruity. Fruity's the main ingredient.
Oh, shit.
5 citrus, 10 creamy, 5 smoky.
Yeah, I'm not very good at this.
Let me try that again. 'Cause to me, smoke was overbearing.
No, for me it was... Oh, there might be a bit... I just got hit with creamy mouthfeel.
The smokiness is there. I'm right. It's not as smoky as I thought it was going to be.
That's what I mean. It was mainly smoke and
It's got
cream.
really, actually, that's really quite good.
It is nice. I like that. That's the...
I told you you'd like it. I did tell you would like it. I'm glad I haven't put more smoke in it. I think more of this smoky whiskey, which is very smoky bacon rather than peaty.
It is smoky bacon.
Would have been a bit too much. I think there's enough in there that you get a little bit of oomph without it being oof. And I hope you enjoyed both of those sound effects.
That was nice.
Look
forward to putting an 808 under that.
Oh yeah, good idea.
I don't know what's going on here. I've lost track of what Glencairns are holding what. If you buy this, everyone, I don't know.
Keep track.
Get some Post-it notes.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Isn't that? I had some under here.
Right. I'm cleaning out Glencairn for you, and I'm going to pour you a bit of my blend.
I can give you a flesh Glencairn.
Oh, I'll have a fresh one then. Flesh one.
Yeah,
I'll have a flesh-based Glencairn, please.
GreatDrams.com one.
How much would you like of my blend?
Give me half the blend and you have a little bit. Do you need another fresh Glencairn?
I do.
I'm running low. I'm giving you a bimber.
Oh, I love a bimber.
A bit smaller. Right. This is what?
Have some water. This was my committed one. This is the one I spent a lot of time on.
Right.
A lot of science went into this.
We're an hour and 11 in.
All right. So I now think that this one has got... I do the flavour first because last time you got it really wrong, which is quite amusing.
Not much smoke.
No, there's tiny amount of smoke. You're right there.
Yep, I win. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, winning today, Nick Kent. Actually,
I think there's a lot of floral in there.
Well, you know that because I told you, so you do know that. It's at least half floral, yes.
Yeah, my palate's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, well, half. I was going to go
26.
for 30 CL.
26.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, nearly.
Say 10 fruit. Oh, I don't know.
Well, there is because there's 10 in
two smoke and the rest that other.
There's 2 smoke. There's 5 citrus and 5 smoky.
Right.
Sorry, 5 fruity and 5 citrus.
Okay.
Which is 10 fruit. So you were right. And 12 creamy.
Cool.
See, to an extent, I prefer the other one.
I can't remember the other one.
Well, it's here. Look, have another bit.
Go to social and look at my bar right now. It's just an absolute bomb site of sample bottles, Glencairns. I mean, I've pulled every glass I have at the bar. There's bimber glasses. There's a scallywag. What else have I got going on here? What's
Whiskey
that one?
glasses. We've got normal
There's a Bladnock.
glasses.
There's a Bladnock going around.
Oh,
Great Drams. He's got his
eye in.
He's got his
couple
eye in.
Couple of bimbers.
Yeah. Who's missing out? No, everyone. No, the only one, New Zealand Whiskey Collection. That's the only Glencairn I haven't used today. That one in another episode. Yeah. Just try mine and then just wrap this up because.
Anyway, I think the conclusion. Oh yeah, you're right. I'll try this. Let me try it and see if I can get what you put in, and then
we're so low on Glencairns. I'm cracking out the crystal one for myself, not for you.
Okay, I'll be very. Oh, not for me. Fine, that's all right then. So this is the one you committed to.
Yeah, I think so.
He's poured himself
definitely
twice as much for himself as he has for me. Oh, he's readdressing the balance.
That's the optical illusion of the crystal Glencairn.
Oh yes, let's blame the crystal.
It's a thicker glass. It's
if
the crystal
doubt,
Glencairn.
Blame the crystal.
No, we talked about this with Jeff, Whiskey or Vin. I can't remember.
Do you know that I know a girl called Crystal Snow? That's a great name, isn't it? Is that not a great name?
That's
Crystal
like
Snow. It's
like
a real name as well.
That's like a Bond girl.
Maybe.
This is heavy.
She's from Manitoba in Canada.
Oh.
Brandon, Manitoba, to be precise.
Where's Manitoba?
It's in the middle of Canada.
Ah.
Near Winnipeg.
Go there. I've been there.
Yeah.
No, wait, I'm going to mix up with Winnebago, which is a RV. No, I've been to Winnipeg.
You should have been to Winnipeg.
I'm pretty sure I've been to Winnipeg.
I imagine you've been to Winnipeg on the Warped Tour.
I don't know if it was that. It might be on the club tour.
Mm-hmm.
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg has a massive music festival. Anyway, let's try your... I'm going to have some water and I'm going to try your blend. But you're right. These are all tasting a bit the same.
So I'd say kudos to the actual blenders.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
again, this is just a bit of fun, and we're having a lot of fun.
We're having a great time.
But doing it properly with however many blends and like whiskeys you have to play with. Not only that, you might be like, your bosses might be like, hey, you need to make a blend, but for this much money. And you're like,
absolutely. There's all that to do with it as well, isn't there? Don't use the expensive stuff. And do you know what I'd want to know, Nick, is are they using, we're only using 40%. So it's already been pre-watered down. Is that the correct term?
Proof down.
Proof down. When they're doing it, I imagine they're not doing that, or
No,
are they
doing
doing
it
that?
first? Are they doing it, then having to do that afterwards?
Well, all these questions we've got. Do you know
Do
what?
they proof them all down?
Do you know
to
what
like,
this has made me
Can I
want?
give you an example?
Yeah.
Angela Desario,
McMira.
does she have to proof them all down to 46.1 and then
Or
blend
lower.
them together?
Just to get the idea of the flavours. So, do you know what? We've been saying it. We've never had a master blender on. We've had master distillers, but I don't think we've had master blenders.
I was thinking
on.
that today. We need to get a blender on.
I think we do need to get a blender on, because having now experienced this and how nuts it is and how little we know about it, and yes, we only had 5 options, but imagine having
Nice.
50 options.
What
And
a ball
imagine to try it and have to do something which has got to scale up.
Oh, don't. Absolutely don't.
Because how difficult was it to be precise with the pipette? And granted, they've probably got more scientific instruments than we have at our disposal here.
Yeah, if you think you're going like, if we go like 0.1 of a mil off here, if you scale that up to a whole vat's worth,
That's going to make a huge difference.
massive difference. And again, then they have to they're going to have to vat it together and then taste it again and be, no, that's not quite right. It's not what I put in the beaker.
In the beaker. Why does it not taste like what I put into the beaker?
Good Lord. Yeah, so
You can't imagine it, can you?
Round of applause
Absolutely.
for the blenders out there, because good Lord.
Absolutely. And I think that's a good conclusion. Anyway, let me just try this and see what we get.
Which one is it? Is it that one?
It's your one. The one you said it was my blend. Isn't your crystal one?
Yeah.
Mate, actually, I think that's the best one we've had yet. That's my favourite one.
It's smoky.
It's not too smoky.
Really? I put loads in. Oh, that might be the one I free poured. I can't remember. I'm not going to lie.
It was the one that's gone in your...
No, that's definitely the one. Okay, that's 10%. 10%. What an idiot.
10 mils.
14 mil floral. 11 fruity. This isn't going to add up.
Creamy.
5 mil creamy. 10 citrus. 10 smoky. So yeah, I don't think that adds up. But whatever, it tastes nice. Whatever is it.
It does really taste nice, that. And it's really nice mouthfeel. And bear in mind, it's got only 5 of the creamy.
If it's the other one, which I free poured, it's got no smoky. It can't have no smoky.
Hang on a moment.
That can't have no smoky.
That's got smoky bacon in.
Well, at the end of the day, this was fun.
This is fun, and I don't think we've improved
You know,
on
the fun
anything.
part too.
Do you know the best thing about it is it's made me realise that the Chivas 12 is bloody delightful.
I'm going to have
Nick.
some more of that now.
Yeah, the Chivas 12. I've got the rest of my Chivas 12 here. It's delightful.
That's balanced.
It's so well balanced, absolutely, and it's made me realise I don't want to be a blender.
No, I'll let everyone else do that. Like I could. I'm 39. I'm not going to go into blending now.
How do you get into blending? Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to ask.
Thing is, my bar is now littered. We can't put these back in bottles and stuff because they're blended together. We're going to have to drink all this.
Well, not now, because we've got to go into a gig.
We better order a takeaway. We need pizza. We
Oh
need to
my
soak
God.
this up.
We haven't got time.
Anyway, let's finish the episode.
Yes. Yes. Sting me.
You're listening to Whisky and Things.
Find out more about Chivas Regal over at chivasregal.com. I'll put a link in the description.
And you can purchase the Chivas Regal blending set or anything else from the Whiskey Exchange and help the podcast in the process by using our affiliate link, which is also in the show notes.
Yes. Yeah, I'll be putting that big 4.5 litre one in the affiliate link as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because if you're going to get a whiskey, you need
Commit.
You need 4.5 litres of Chivas 12
If anything,
because it's
this
that good.
blending thing's taught me, it's like commit, Ken.
If you're having a party
Commit.
with lots of people around, 4.5 litres of Chivas 12 is exactly what you need.
You know, yeah, that's a great party bottle, isn't it, really?
Absolutely.
You need the cradle, but
I think it would get spilt,
in the cradle.
potentially.
It's got quite a wide mouth, isn't it?
You've got to be delicate with your pouring.
You have.
You've got to be delicate with your pouring.
Yeah.
But this blending kit is a lot of fun, as we've just talked about. This episode may have been really...
I don't know what I'm going to do with this. If you want to watch the whole thing, it'd be on our Patreon page
Yeah.
as a video. But I'm going to try and put something on our Instagram just so you can maybe get an idea of what the hell we were doing here. Because it's an absolute bomb site around here. I'm not going to lie.
It really is.
It is
a bomb
absolutely
site.
manic.
But it's been fun.
It has been fun.
It's been a great way to spend an hour. And it's annoying that actually we've got to go to a gig because I think we could have spent 2-3 hours doing this.
Yeah, we could have relaxed. We did. I rushed my blend.
I don't know if I've rushed it, but I think it's a lot of fun. And for 20 quid, 25 quid.
17 if you want to send Jeff Bezos to space.
I mean, if this set was 40 quid, I still think it's good value. Because you're not just paying for the liquid, are you? You're paying for the fun of actually having a go at this.
And I've got to say, the pipette is great for adding water to your higher strength whiskies.
There you go.
After the fact. I've used this many times when I've got like a cast strength or something.
I've seen you use it.
I know.
And I've been like, I can't wait to open mine.
Now I have two.
It's almost worth 40 quid just for the pipette.
Yeah, but it's not.
20
it's like
quid.
£17.
Exactly.
Wow.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
there you go. Get yourself a Chivas Blending Kit or buy one for someone for Christmas as well. I think.
Yeah, then you can like do it with them.
Oh, there it is.
And that's
and in fairness, get multiple ones so you can get more of the floral.
Yes, David Robinson. Please tell me what is that floral one?
Anyway, Nick, sting me.
Whiskey?
Dear listeners, we have a very special treat for you. We have a very, very special treat for you.
Oh, we do.
Our good friend David Robinson, not the basketball player, has very kindly given us 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of the Chivas Regal tasting sets to give away.
Yes.
It's quite something. He
just wanted to get him out of his house. But yes, but thank you. Courtesy of Chivas Regal.
Thank you very much, David.
But thank you, David.
And Chivas Regal. So yes, if you would like to win one of these sets, well, you don't have to spend any of your own money. All you got to do is sign up to our Patreon. If you're one of our Patreon members already, you've got a chance. You're in the hat already. You are in the hat. You're in the hat. I was going to get a hat, but you're listening
in the
to this. Anyway, you're in the hat and you've got a chance. So if you want to win one of these and all the other goodies that you get from being part of our Patreon, of which there are others. Other goodies and other things that you could win and other opportunities. Anyway, it's a great chance. It's a nice Christmas present for Nick and I, and also something we give back because we both had one of these already. We bought one ourselves, so we don't need any more.
Yeah, I've had 2 and I've really enjoyed them. So if you want to get involved, you've got until the 8th of December because we want to get them out before Christmas.
Yes. So you have a week from the day this podcast comes out.
Yeah.
When episode 90 comes out, it's too late.
Is it 90?
I know, right? I know.
We'll be. This is 89. Oh God, I feel old.
Anyway, so there you go. Little treat for you. Thank you very much to anyone who's already a Patreon. If you're considering it, this is a perfect opportunity to sign up. So thanks very much to anyone who's done that. We really value your support. It means a lot. Yeah, we hope that more of you can join us there.
Tell your friends.
You're listening to the Whisky and Things podcast.
Mate, I'm so glad I wasn't with you when you had a voice like that. So glad. So yeah, that's all we've got. All we got for you this week. I've no idea what that's going to have sounded like.
Me either.
In the edit, but it doesn't really matter because we've had fun. Hopefully, you've had fun. I'm sure Nick has done sound effects galore. Or not, maybe not, but I'm sure he's found a way of making it entertaining somehow. He always seems to manage it. So good work, Nick. I'm congratulating you in advance on your extremely good work.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I think you've done a great job today. Thank you for letting me use your bar, and I hope I've not ruined it.
No, well, this is really your bar as well, isn't it? I don't know why your dad sold it.
Oh my God, that's really sweet.
But because this should have been in your inheritance, but your dad wanted to sell it. So I bought it.
Well, he upgraded, didn't he?
Yeah, but this would have been fine.
It's not his first rodeo, mate. He's not going to sell a bar like this and not upgrade, is he?
It's like, okay. Don't cheapen my bar.
Mate, just you wait. I'll take you to the new bar one day and you'll be like...
Oh, I've heard about the new bar.
Oh, do you know what?
Don't. I'm the only one of Dave's friends who hasn't been...
That's not true. I haven't taken anyone yet.
What, to the
new bar?
The new bar?
No one has seen the new bar.
I'm sure Danny's seen the new bar.
No, he hasn't.
Hasn't he seen the new bar?
He has not seen the new bar.
Are we talking about the one in this country or elsewhere?
Elsewhere.
Really?
Danny has not seen the new bar.
Someone else has seen the new bar.
No one has.
Is this too personal to go on the podcast?
No one has seen the new bar. I've not been there with anyone.
Really?
Yes.
I swear.
The only person I went there with was my ex-girlfriend. Once. And that didn't work out so well. So,
The word X kind of points that out.
yes. Look, we're going to go there. We're going to have
the
a
bar
great
that
time.
bad?
No, the bar's incredible.
Seriously.
Couldn't get her out of it. That was a problem.
Wow, this one a curveball, if that's a term.
No, Nick, you're going to come and enjoy that new bar with me. Maybe we'll try and blend our own whiskies at that bar.
Oh, wow.
We've got a bit more space, more tools,
How about, no.
a jukebox. We've got a jukebox there.
Is it one of the ones with
CD,
bubbles?
it's a CD.
The bubbles going through it, which is multicoloured, like
know.
in the movies.
Oh, it's one of the old school ones.
I want one
old
like,
school jukebox.
I reckon like jukeboxes, yeah, but I want one like the Fonz. It has an
Oh, it's
actual.
not got a record player though, is it? That's an old school record player
No, but,
one, isn't it?
yeah, but I think there should be a company which builds like jukeboxes, like in Happy Days, where at random points it just stops, and then you can go over to it, and it's completely fine, and you just kick it, and it keeps going again.
Oh, genius.
I think that should be built in. Oh, you can turn it off, of course.
Even if it's an MP3.
If it was an MP3
oh my God.
player, just a little impact point where you just give it a little bit of a whack, and then you look like the Don or the Fonz. The Fonz is more accurate. You look like Henry Winkler.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
On that note,
Cheers.
thanks for coming.
Whisky and Things has been brought to you by And Things Productions.